we're back with another episode.
Listen, you're the Apple expert. So
I believe the children are the future.
Teach them well.
Let them lead the way.
Show them all of you and everything.
Give them the sense of pride
To make it easier. I changed the key for you. I'm sorry.
Let the children really love me hanging out there. Remind us how they used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow.
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'm in the
No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity because of grace.
Okay, here's the thing. Every time I hear that song, I have to sing it the way that Eddie Murphy does on Coming to America. Because the greatest. They can't take away my dignity because the greatest. Y'all look so beautiful. You look so lovely. I can never sing it the same way Whitney Houston does it.
That
I
is
just
such
cannot.
a good movie.
Coming to America, American classic. If you have not seen that, you are getting your black card revoked.
Revoked.
Anywho,
Welcome to this week's episode of The Face Off with Fleming and Fowler.
we hope y'all enjoyed our rendition of we believe that the children are our future, and if they are, we are fucked. Anywho.
No, truly.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's hard out here for a pimp trying to get the money for the rent.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Want to make sure I didn't crash out. Good God. All right.
Good God Almighty.
Well, so how was your week this past week? Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back. Welcome back. My week was pretty groovy.
Okay.
Same shit, different day. I went to Austin. We went to the UT game yesterday. I went
Did y'all
with my
win?
family. We did.
What did y'all play?
UTSA.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? Somebody told me.
Whoa.
What the hell was
What
that?
the fuck was that?
Somebody told me that that UTSA actually purchased University of Texas UTESCA of Health Science
They
Center.
did, I think.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Something. I was like, damn. And somebody
Or-
died or some shit.
I don't fucking know. They're
That's
making
weird.
moves over there.
Yeah.
So I was in Austin yesterday. It was hotter than the devil's fucking nutsack in Austin, Texas.
Really? That hot?
It was like 102 degrees, 98 to 102.
Damn.
And do you hear? It's this. Do you hear that? Static.
I do hear. It's your
It's
mic.
this.
Make sure the cord is all the way in.
It's that. Okay, we're
Okay.
good. Sweating my balls off out there. It was so fucking hot.
Wow.
Thank God there was enough beer. And yeah, Texas won. It was a night game. Night games are super fun. They have, I don't know how much they spend on fucking pyrotechnics for a singular game, but the budget is budgeting for sure.
Where did we get this money from is my question.
I'm just, the cannon, the fireworks, the smoke, the lights. I know where, actually, so I was looking it up because my family has season tickets. They have good seats. But there's really nice seats that are air conditioned. And I was like, what is that?
Really?
What would that set us back? Bitch.
A lot of money.
I want you to just take a wild guess. They're at what, like for 4 seats in like an air conditioned spot would cost for
It
a
probably
season.
cost you like $100,000 because I'm quite sure each ticket is probably like $10,000 to $15,000.
Okay, well, it's only $8,000 a ticket, but then
Only $8,000.
only $8,000 a ticket for the season. But then you
Wow.
have to do your annual gifting to the school, which can be upwards of $20,000. that you'll have
What?
to give.
Oh hell no!
Is that not insane?
Ain't no way in the fucking world, man.
So maybe one day I'll venture over there. I don't know. It's AC and open bar, so I was trying to get over there, but it didn't work this time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But that was good. Oh, I didn't even. Okay, so today I went to go see Beetlejuice with my family. I just need to tell you the story of what the fuck happened. So, are you someone who sneaks snacks into the movies?
Yes,
Without
hesitation.
It makes me so anxious to do that.
Why?
What do you do when they ask to check your purse?
You put the snacks at the bottom and put your wallet at the top.
Oh, that's smart. I never thought about that.
Clearly, you never done that before.
No, because that makes me nervous.
What? You ain't gonna throw out my snacks?
You're not supposed to do that.
Shit, you ain't supposed to do a lot of stuff in life, but you still do it.
So I wanted to go to the movies. My mom and my brother were like, okay, we'll go. So my mom comes home and she's like, I said, what is all this? She's like, well, I got snacks for the movies. We never do this. We never bring our own snacks to the movies. And I was like, you're going to bring those snacks to the movies? She was like, yeah. And I was like, I want no part of this. I'm not good. I'm good with like big crimes, like embezzlement.
Oh my God.
Little crimes.
But bringing Twizzlers from Walmart, that's where you draw the line.
I can't. I refuse. And so she's like, no, it's fine. I said, they're going to check your purse because they check the big purses. And she's like, no, we bring a blanket to the movie. She's like, I'm going to wrap it up in the blanket. I was like, okay, whatever you want to do.
You never like gone to the movies and pretended you were pregnant? And they have your snacks in your
No.
belly?
No.
You haven't lived.
I guess not. And here's why. So we get to the movies. As we're walking into the movies, my mom gets a text from my Nana's husband that says, when you get a chance, give me a call. I want to update you on your mom.
That's scary.
So we're like, well, what the fuck does that mean? So she calls and he's like, okay, your mom fell. So she's trying to figure out what the fuck happened with my Nana. So as we're walking up to the movie theater, my mom's on the phone trying to figure out what's going on. She's holding this blanket that's full of fucking snacks. She's just walking and you just hear, boom.
Oh my God.
All the fucking snacks just fall on the floor in front of the fucking movie theater. So I'm like, well, we can't bring them in now. They just fucking saw us.
I cannot.
So my brother's all annoyed, pissed off. I'm like, go put him, just fucking put him back in the car. We'll buy popcorn. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
He goes and puts the snacks back in the car. My mom's still on the phone. So we walk into the movie theater. I'm trying to show them the tickets at the front little gate. And my brother's, it's just like little brothers, dude. They're so fucking stupid. He sees a water bottle on the floor. Like it looks like a brand new cold water bottle. And I think because the family in front of us had a bunch of shit and they had to throw it away.
Yeah.
So he goes and he's like, oh, a water bottle. And he picks it up. And I looked at him.
Please don't tell me he tried to drink from that damn
so
thing.
listen to the shit. He picks it up and I looked at him and I said, why would you pick that up? And he's like, well, it looks like a good. I said, first of all, you don't know where that came from. You don't know whose it is. And you can't bring shit into the movie. So why the fuck would you pick it up? He's like, fine. Blah, blah, blah. So he goes over to the trash can and I guess to throw it away. And I look at the lady who's taking the ticket, this like fucking probably like 16-year-old girl. And I was like, why would he do that? Why would he do that?
That is so disgusting.
Thank you. And she was like, I don't know. Ha ha ha. Just scans my ticket.
Oh,
so I'm like, you're so
OMG.
annoying. And my mom's on the phone still. And she also just never pays attention to us because she hates us, I guess. So
Don't say that.
I went with my brother to go to the concession stand. And I'm looking back because I'm like, where's mom? And I look back and my mom is standing at the trash can drinking a water bottle.
Oh my God.
I was like, I said, what are you doing? She was, I told her I will just drink the water. I said, whose is that?
What the fuck?
She goes, it's your brother's. I said, it's not his. He found it on the floor. I told him to fucking throw it away. She was like,
Oh my God.
So the fucking girl that's there taking the tickets thinks we're fucking crackheads, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I would too. That's disgusting.
It's so gross.
Oh my God.
And I'm just laughing my ass off because I was like, it wasn't bad enough that I was like, go throw away the water. I literally sat there and lectured my brother for probably like a minute and a half about how disgusting that was. And then she goes and picks it up and drinks it.
Your family needs to go get rabies shots.
I
That
know.
is disgusting.
I know. So
That is so freaking disgusting.
probably
Oh
gonna
my
turn into a
God.
radioactive spider or something.
Seriously.
But yeah, that was our adventure at the movies. I fucking
my
died.
God. I cannot.
I know. How was your week?
Way better than y'all's. My week was pretty good. Yeah. My week was very entertaining. There's some things at work that's really entertaining. I have to say, and I can't. Those are things that I can't talk about. I feel like I haven't been able to talk about my jobs
For years.
very much for years on this podcast, and it's all because it's legal shit. Anyway, but
Man.
one day I'm gonna write that tell-all book, y'all.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Baby. I'm gonna release some secrets and somebody will make me sign an NDA. Anyway. This week was really good. Yesterday I cut my grass and I went and got my booty rubbed on from my massage therapist.
That's always nice.
It was amazing because like after you do all this work, like I literally woke up not early, it was like 10, but I rushed to do everything and I cut my front and backyard. I had to trim some
Damn.
hedges and do some stuff. Put down some lawn
Fertilizer?
like turf builder or whatever, because
What's turf builder?
So turf builder is it's like grass seed, soil, dirt, fertilizer, everything all mixed up into one to help your grass, like to either level out your lawn and just to help build back the integrity of the actual soil itself.
Oh, I need some of that in my backyard.
Exactly. So I'm trying to level my yard. But the thing is, for those of you that are homeowners out there or that are just experts in lawn care, the month of September is the optimal month that you want to do anything else to your lawn.
Why? It's
Especially
so
if you
damn
live
hot.
Well, the thing is we actually have a winter here. And so once your grass, how everybody's grass turns brown here during the winter time. So once your grass goes dormant, it's not going to take. So if you put down grass seed while it's cold, it's not going to germinate. So you just wasted it. Also too, your fertilizer is not going to take. A lot of stuff will not take while you do it. So September is like prime time month to get your fertilizer in for the last time for the year, or to put your grass seed down, or anything.
It's also Hispanic Heritage Month, I think.
It's very true. No, it is. It is. Because we had it at my job.
Yeah.
I didn't go to it, but,
But you were there. Like,
I was
it's
at the job.
Yeah, you were at the job.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. And also, too, this week is Rehab week, y'all. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Rehab. Rehab. Rehab.
It is officially Rehab Week.
Rehab Week, I don't know that Rehab Week has ever been like super exciting.
What is your job doing for Rehab Week?
Okay, so let's talk about it. I don't know if we've talked about my life currently, but I wouldn't say between jobs. I would say I'm lightly employed.
Okay.
Softly employed.
Softly. Mm-hmm.
I am gainfully employed. Jesus, you blessed me with that. Mm-hmm. Praise the Lord, I have a job. Hallelujah. Anyway, I'm not at my normal hospital, but I am working when the good Lord puts that on people's heart. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so at this new hospital I'm at, it's smaller, but they were really excited for Rehab Week. And I'm thinking like, man, Rehab Week's annoying as shit because for the last couple of years, it's like, oh, we wish we could do more, but we fucking can't. Mm-hmm. So if you'd like to bring your own coffee, we'll have an assortment of creamers in the morning. If you'd like to sit outside for lunch, we'd like you to bring your own lunch and we can all just be together and talk about how much we love this job. That kind of shit for Rehab Week. And maybe they throw us a pair of socks. I don't even think I got my Rehab Week gift last year. I don't even know that there was a Rehab.
I was going to say, what did y'all actually get last year?
I think we got water bottles one year.
Interesting.
Anyway, it was lackluster to say the least. So everyone was excited at this new job, and I was like, y'all, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, do you want to join a Rehab Week team? And I was like, for what purpose would I join a rehab? Like, what are y'all talking about? A Rehab Week team is that all the speech, PT, and OT, they all join different little teams, and there's all these tasks you can do throughout the week, like just different tasks you can get your patients involved in. Are you involved in like doing skits or chants or making up different things? It's like a scavenger hunt, basically. You can make different points, and then there's a winning team. You get like a medal. Everyone has their like Rehab Week medals. Yeah. And then every day of the week, lunch and breakfast are catered by the hospital somehow. Like a doctor will sponsor it or a different team. And I was like, I have never experienced a Rehab Week like this in my life. So I'm excited.
Well, my job, unfortunately, I'm not surprised. It's an inside joke. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised that they would. Okay, Rehab Week at my current job is very aggressive. What I mean by that is that they are forcing us to, just like kind of like how your job was before, to basically bond together. They've canceled like 4 hours worth of patient care, but you can't leave, and you have to go outside and participate in patient care. Cornhole. And then they're like, oh, we're going to have a big potluck. We'll supply all the meat, but then y'all bring the sides. No, if you're trying to appreciate me, I'm not bringing anything.
I don't feel appreciated when I still have to do some of the work.
I don't feel appreciated because I'm being accused of sick leave abuse.
And that's what it is too, is like managers, supervisors, directors, they are so surprised when they put these harsh productivity standards on the team, and they're like, you know, you need to be working harder, you need to be meeting these metrics, and then they're like, but we'd like for you to take this entire day off and just hang out with us and each other. No, you've been riding my ass, and now you want me to just hang out?
You can't treat me like shit and then be like, but we appreciate you, bitch.
Don't you feel fucking appreciated?
Don't you feel fucking appreciated? We're not going to pay you any more money. We're going to have ridiculous productivity standards. We're going to discriminate against you. We're going to be racist towards you. But God damn it, we're happy that you are working here.
But come on, let's play a game. What? Morale. Fuck off. I want to grab my piece of pizza and go back to the office, eat it in chart.
I don't even want your fucking pizza. Fuck your pizza, bitch. I want to be left alone. Just give me my money.
So anyway, we're super excited for Rehab Week. We love therapy. It's a beautiful thing.
For anybody out there who wants to be a PT, don't do it.
I still like my job. I just wish I didn't have to deal with. I wish I could just go in and do my job and leave, and get paid well.
For anybody out there who's thinking about PT school, don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know if that one's worth it.
And I'm not bitter. I'm mad as hell. That's from a movie.
There's a difference.
Bad black woman. Anyway, no.
It's also Suicide Prevention Month.
It is. Your job will make you suicidal. Not me. I'm just saying. It's sad.
Check on people.
Yeah.
Just listen. This month especially, just be kind. Just have it on the forefront of your mind to be a little kinder, open, patient with everyone. Because I think we can all use it. It's also hot as shit in the South, so everyone can use a little bit more patience because mine's running low. Mm-hmm. And just take the time. I had a patient the other day. You know, just things like hit you different times and perspective-wise. I had a patient who is from like a PTSD, substance abuse, veteran recovery center here in town, and I did his PT eval.
I hope not. That's fraud, ma'am. You're an OT.
I did his OT eval, and I was kind of asking like, "Hey, what is your goal? What do you want to do?" He's having some weakness, and he was like, "Ma'am, really, if we can work it out, I really just want to get back to my recovery program. I've been sober for 30 days, and I want to keep it going."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. That shit's so fucking hard." He's like, "Yeah, I'm really excited about it."
Yeah, I had a patient this week who came in for ETOH withdrawal, and he fell. And again, it's like the patients who suffer with alcoholism or drug addiction, they want to make amends the entire time. And so he was telling myself and my student, like, this is not me. I really want to get back to my usual self. And I know that I'm just doing nothing but killing my brain by keep on, drinking and but I'm trying to get straight. And we were like, again, sir, we don't judge, because we are one decision away from being exactly where you are. And, we know statistically that, even though women statistically allegedly attempt suicide more often than men actually are more successful at suicide, unfortunately. And so, and it's around the holiday time. So this is the time where, everybody starts to get a little bit more melancholy, and, the weather starts to change, and seasonal depression starts kicking in. Exactly. And so it's just really sad, because we'll have, patients who have had, who are on suicidal ideation at the hospital because they've had a history of, previous attempts and stuff like that. And so you just have to be very cautious, very careful with the things that you say. And again, because you don't know what mental space people are in. And so it's very important to put yourself in other people's shoes, and to just be empathetic. Don't be an asshole. Just be empathetic.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
This is unrelated, but I just have a quick question.
Okay.
So when I was at the game this weekend, there was this woman wearing a MAGA hat, which like that tracks, right? And whatever, I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want. It was red, and we're a fucking orange team, so that's potentially problematic. But yeah, I didn't really care for it, but whatever. But she had a child with her. I'm assuming it was her child, who was also wearing a MAGA hat. That child also had Down syndrome. And there's something that just rubs me wrong about putting your child with an intellectual disability in a fucking MAGA hat.
I just think it's weird to put any children in political
I do
clothing,
too.
No matter what
no matter
side
what
you're
it
on.
is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, they can't, I don't know.
They can't even vote.
First of all, it doesn't count. They can't fucking vote.
It's like when moms would be like, oh my God, they're a really huge supporter, and this baby's like 2 fucking months old. Like, shut up. That's so stupid.
Also, that hat is just like such a strong statement, but B, so loaded. Like, people either really like that as a symbol or really fucking hate it. And I don't know that I would subject my child to that.
Well, racism is taught.
That's true, but I was like, the optics were not good.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I think people are just weird. People are fucking weird. There's really no other way to say it.
It was fucking weird to see.
Yeah. I think this political climate has been very interesting and very weird, which is why we're going to get into the topic of conversation on the debate. I know the debate is a week old, but we were watching the debate. Well, I was watching the debate. I don't think Fowler did. She probably saw the clips.
Listen,
anyway.
We know my role here.
The heavy hitting things. Listen, this is all the news you need about hard hitting facts.
We got you covered. And
everything that we say is alleged. So anywho, do your own research to make sure that it's true, because we're not journalists. So the debate went on this past week and against Kamala Harris as well as 45er Trump, and it was an amazing sight to see. I feel like there is no such thing as an undecided voter. I think everybody already decided who they are going to vote for. There's nothing like, you know how when you get ready to take a test and you have those students who are just like, hey, I know what I know. I'm coming in, I'm taking a test. Yeah. Then you have those students who are sitting there trying to absorb all the stuff from the paper that they're reading. And it's like, bitch, whatever you knew in here at midnight, that's what you're going to know now. Nothing in this book is going to tell you anything
Steak or
extra.
chicken, babe. Steak or chicken.
Exactly. And that's how I feel like this quote unquote undecided voter situation is. You already know who the fuck you're going to vote for. But anyway, the debate went on, and it was very interesting to see a few perspectives. So number one, Kamala came out guns a-blazing. And what I mean by that is that you could tell Trump did not want to shake her hand. And she came straight out of the gate. She had to walk on his side of the podium, shook his hand, and was like, Kamala Harris, let's have a great debate. He was like, pleasure. But you could tell he did not want to shake her hand. So she went back over to her podium. The first 20 minutes, Trump actually was speaking like he was a human being. Okay. He actually was like, okay, this may be very good. The minute Kamala Harris says, I admonish every one of y'all to go to a Trump rally because people are leaving because it's out of boredom and exhaustion. He was like, mind you, they asked a question on immigration.
Oh.
And so he says, in his rebuttal, he says, I'm going to get to immigration, but let's go back to the rallies. We have a lot of people that come to the rallies. And he's like, completely derailed.
I really didn't like what she said there, and I'm going to fucking
disrespected my numbers, and I have to tell you, a lot of people.
You can talk a lot of shit about me and the crimes I've committed and been charged for, but what you're not going to do is say that I can't draw a fucking crowd.
I draw a crowd.
All right?
And then he accuses her of paying people to be at these her rallies. And I'm like, where's my money? I want to go to a Kamala Harris rally if she's paying.
And another thing. I can't say I wouldn't do the same shit. That's hilarious.
It was, but you know what, too? I was talking to Dr. Dandridge about this, who's, our resident psychologist on the podcast. Shouts out to Dr. Malika Dandridge. Anyway, I was talking to her about it, and I said, it's amazing to me that the way that Kamala speaks and how, number one, intelligent that she is, number two, how competent she is, it was like a broad display of what Black intelligent women in corporate America have to deal with every single day. You have to deal with these white men who have no clue what the fuck they are doing, who are in positions of power. Mm-hmm. And she's in a higher position than he is at this point, being the current vice president, and how even though she knows she's right and factual in what she's saying, she had to display a particular demeanor that had to be a little bit more smiley and engaged and happy, and not really look like the aggressive Black woman. And, these are some nasty people. They're nasty people over here, the Democrats are, And it was just like, it was triggering to watch to a degree.
Especially when you have to deal with it
every single fucking day, man. And I was just like, this is insane. And some of the very inflammatory, dangerous things that this man said, I think he knows I think Trump knows how violent and how vile of the things that he says that come out of his mouth. And I don't think he realizes the karma that comes behind that. He made a few different statements. Number one, he stated a racist trope, which I think is very disrespectful to the Haitian migrants who were displaced from Haiti, who came to Springfield, Ohio, and has pretty much revitalized that particular area. And they were displaced because of the earthquake or whatever. And he made this comment saying, the people that are there in Springfield, they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats and the dogs. And I'm just like, first of all, that's misinformation. Number two, they said they even fact checked him, like the moderators fact checked. Exactly. But it's also too, even like, how when people say that Asians eat cats and dogs and stuff like that, to me, it's just so fucking racist to say stupid shit like that. Yeah. And I'm like, you were once the president of the United States. And for you to say some shit like that they're like, here's the thing. We know it's a racist,
super dated stereotype.
It very much true. And it's disgusting, but also too, Americans eat cows, chicken, turkeys, ass. They eat fucking frog legs. Louisiana, they eating gator, raccoon, rabbits, deer, squirrel. But you're trying to make a comment about Haitian migrants eating cat and dog?
Yeah.
That's fucking like, it's so stupid. Maybe if you had
set up the economy a little better, people could afford meat.
But also too, in some countries, certain foods are a delicacy. Shark is a delicacy in, some Asian cultures.
Well, and some people have cows as pets and some people eat cows.
All I'm saying is it's the racism for me. Then people said, he also talked about how Kamala wants to give gender reassignment surgery to illegal immigrants or illegal aliens is what he called them.
Every single one.
And I'm just like, sir, do you understand how much it costs for gender reassignment surgery? People have GoFundMes for their gender reassignment surgery. And you think that Kamala Harris is giving that away for free? He's talking about they're doing it to the kids in elementary school. It's so stupid.
We're getting the people fired up is what we're doing.
But then also too, he came out and said, or some people have been saying in certain comments that, Kamala Harris had on these really beautiful pearl earrings, right? And so we all know she's an AKA, and
I need to
AKAs wear pearls all the time. Well, here's the thing. People were saying, did you see in her ear? She had an earpiece in her ear, and people were feeding her information. And I'm like, do y'all not realize this woman has a whole Juris Doctorate degree? Maybe you don't know what a Juris Doctorate degree is, but she's a whole lawyer, okay? And she was a prosecutor. If you're a prosecutor and you don't know how to speak in front of people, you got a problem. You probably lost a lot of cases.
I don't know. This is saying it was a Bluetooth device.
It was not. It's a Tiffany's earring.
Prove it.
Now you sound like MAGA. Did you steal that child's hat?
I stole that hat.
God damn it.
That is.
I think it's like a $5,000 Tiffany earring or Tiffany earring. I'm like, that was not a fucking Bluetooth device.
Oh my God.
I'm like, clearly y'all have never seen Kamala give an actual debate, because even in the Democratic debate that they had back in 2016? Yeah, 2016, when all of them were running for president. Kamala was running, Ben Carson, Elizabeth Warren, all the people, whatever.
I heard that name in a minute.
Like she's a prosecutor, and she talks like a prosecutor, but also too, she talks with intelligence, because she is. And I hate this racist trope that black women have to somehow have some level of assistance in order to be on the same playing field. I'm like, no, your homeboy was uneducated. And then did you hear a rumor that he really can't read, allegedly?
Donald Trump?
Yeah, people are saying he really can't read.
That's interesting. I would think maybe not read well.
Maybe that's why he filed bankruptcy a few times.
Maybe. I guess if you always have those people around you to read, why do you need to read?
True.
I'm trying to see these earrings. Well, my money's on Bluetooth device. She was cheating.
I cannot with you. She was not. People just couldn't take a well-educated, well-spoken black woman. That's all. Speaking of black women,
what if the audio in her ear was like, "Can you believe this shit?"
But she would still have to be the one to articulate it, because you can't
go
off on him and still talk at the same time.
And listen, also not the same, but the same. You know how we're always like, "Who gives a shit if Drake has a fucking ghostwriter? He's still rapping and people buy the songs. Exactly. They're streaming it. What the fuck does it matter? Who cares if people are feeding her the answers? She's still saying it and people are eating that shit up."
But she also did not have a fucking Bluetooth in her goddamn ear. She don't need one. This man is a fucking idiot. What the fuck does she need? Let me tell you something. I could debate Trump today, okay, and still win. Because all she did, she completely derailed him, and he fell right into the trap talking about all this other stupid shit. Speaking of kind of just the racism and whatnot. What were you talking about the whole situation with people calling you girl and stuff?
Okay. I texted her this week because I was working with a patient who was just like the sweetest little 83-year-old white woman, like the whitest white woman you've ever met. But her name is her. Okay.
Okay. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
That's a HIPAA violation.
I know. That's why I didn't say it. Yeah. But she's got like a Dory memory.
Dory like from
Nemo.
Nemo, gotcha.
Like goldfish memory.
Yeah.
And so I was just in the room with her. We were chilling, and every time I would go do something, she'd be like, "Da da da da, girl," or "Can you go get me that, girl?" Or "I don't know, girl. Maybe try over there, girl." And I was like, I'm getting mildly triggered by the fact that this old ass white woman is calling me girl. And I know she's not she didn't say anything inappropriate. She didn't say anything rude or like mildly nothing.
She made you feel black, huh?
And I didn't like it. I was just like, stop fucking calling me girl. Why the fuck do you keep saying that?
That was your ancestors being pissed off for you.
I don't appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Don't you just hate being treated like a black woman in corporate spaces?
It sucks. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Even though she's phenotypically black.
Yeah.
Fowler was raised as a white woman. Any new people, Fowler was raised as a white woman. Her mother is white. She is half white, half black, but she's white. And she's Texas white.
the worst kind.
The worst kind of white.
You heard it here first. I was like, and I don't know, it annoys me when people say it, but I guess I've only really had younger people say it to me more. Okay, here's the thing. I think it is when I do get truly triggered by it, usually is when overtly racist people are using it, and I'm like, all right, fucker. Like, I know what you're doing. Yeah. And this lady was I was just like, it's really triggering me today, you saying girl to me.
So there's one coworker that I have, and I think she listens to this podcast, and I don't care anyway, but
I don't care.
She calls me girl all the time, and I remember I said to her one time, you realize calling a black woman girl is really racist, right? And she's, what? And I'm like, yeah, you don't call a black woman girl, you don't call a black man boy. Like, you just don't. Like, we're in the South, just don't do that. The thing is, I don't know if anybody's racist. Sometimes. She hasn't proven to be racist because she calls everybody girl, and I hate it.
What about girly?
And she's like, hey, girl. I call people girly.
Girly is fine. Also,
or I'll be like, hey, hun. Hey, girly.
What's up, girl? Like, there's some times when you can say it, and I don't even flinch, but there's some things I'm like, why the fuck did you say it like that?
I never say girl. Because I hate it. I absolutely hate when people call me girl.
I don't say girl either. Or
I don't care what age you are. Don't call me fucking girl. Do not call me girl. Hey, girl. Excuse me. That's like our wonderful Dr. Bailey. She'd be like, hey, babe. She calls everybody babe. It just feels so wonderful. You're just like, oh, she loves me. Hey,
what's up, babe? Hey,
And then when she calls somebody else babe in front of your face, you're just
like,
why are you calling them babe? Don't do that.
So we're just all your babe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that really triggered me this week. And then I was like, you need to calm down. Like, first of all, she doesn't know where the fuck she is or what's going on. She hasn't said anything rude or done anything rude. And then I was like, yeah.
You see how we always make excuses for people?
I know.
When they could possibly doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
We don't know.
She's probably thinking in her head, I reminded her of her little fucking black slave friend from the fucking 30s.
I'm telling you, every time a patient says something truly racist to you, like, or to me, I just sit back and I'm like, I have a mortgage. I have a mortgage.
Every day that I'm at, someone was like, oh, you wanted to show up today? And I was like, yeah, I remembered I have a fucking mortgage.
I have a mortgage. Like
it's the biggest trap.
The thing is, for patients, and we say this a lot of times on the podcast, for patients, they love to always tell you the story about their black person in their life.
Their token one black person. That made them realize black people are humans too.
And then they're just like, do you know so-and-so? And I'm like, why would I know so-and-so? Where is she from? Well, she's from here. Well, bitch, I'm not. I'm surely from Florida. Well, like, don't y'all all know each other? I mean, I've had patients call me the N-word. I heard people say the N-word gals, and I'm just like,
oh, here they love
PT's canceled.
Yeah, they love Negro here. All the old white people.
They're colored woman.
Colored woman. I've been called mulatto. I've like
really.
Yeah, and I was like, how old am I? How old are you? What is that even context here?
Yeah. Well, you know, colored is a term that is used to describe that how African women describe themselves as colored, even though Black American women, we find that word offensive.
Yeah.
African women, that's what they call themselves. They call themselves. I don't know if it's like a light skin versus dark skin kind of thing, but I think they just call themselves colored women. Yeah, and they're just like, why are y'all so offended by the word colored? And I'm like,
because you're a colored girl.
But it's a totally different thing because they did not experience to a degree racism like that in America.
Because all I saw for years were signs that said no colored.
Exactly.
So,
and I think they spell colored with a U versus
colored.
Exactly.
That's different. Put a little spice on it.
A little spice.
Yeah. So, you want to match ums?
No.
You want to match my freak?
Definitely not.
Okay.
I'm into men.
Yeah, probably safe for you.
I love men. But I was going to speak on speaking of racism. I feel like Caitlin Clark has experienced a little bit of racism of herself. So this week, of course, we were talking about the debate and how everything just went. It was pure entertainment. Anyway, and so at the very end of the debate, Taylor Swift, she put out a comment or whatever, iOS press release that she was endorsing Kamala Harris,
which I was shocked by.
I was really shocked about that too, because she didn't do that the last election for anybody. So it was quite interesting.
She tries to stay apolitical.
You think?
Yes, because she is so cognizant of fan base.
I just think she has good PR that tells her shut the fuck up and don't tell nobody shit. Which I think you should be doing to a degree. I mean,
also, yes.
But she put out a iOS press release, and she basically was talking about, after doing her research and the things that she stands for, she's voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And so she signed it, which was very funny. With love and hope, signed Taylor Swift, a childless cat lady. And she took a picture with her cat, and that's how she posted it. So because she did that, Trump decides before that, Caitlin Clark ended up liking her post. And so people noticed, of course, you can see who people like their pages and whatnot. So Caitlin Clark fans were basically pissed. Well, I'm sorry, they're not fans. Angel Reese haters were commenting on Caitlin Clark's page and was just like, we can't believe you're endorsing a child murderer and all these people and blah, 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 blah. And we loved you and we stood up for you. And I'm never watching another Indiana Fever game again. And all this other kind of bullshit. And they're just like, just shut up and dribble. And I think Caitlin Clark, she had a game, and at the press conference after the game, she gave a very politically correct answer, which I feel like that was a perfect answer that she gave as a PR person, right? Mm-hmm. And she basically, they asked her, hey, we saw that you liked the post where Taylor Swift was endorsing Kamala. So does that mean that you're endorsing Kamala? And so Caitlin Clark's response was, and I'm paraphrasing, and this is all alleged. She basically said, listen, I have an amazing platform, and this is my second time that I'm going to be voting in a major election, and I'm excited to vote. And, I admonish everybody to just do their own research to find out who is the best candidate for you. And I just, with my platform, I'm going to always encourage people to just go out there and vote. And so then the person was like, so are you voting for Kamala or not? And she's like, so again, go out there and vote, no matter who it is. There's people over here burning Taylor Swift shirts and the little friendship bracelets and Caitlin Clark jerseys. And I'm like, y'all were never fans of Caitlin Clark. Y'all use Caitlin Clark as an avenue to be racist toward Angel Reese. Y'all were never Caitlin Clark fans. Y'all were just Angel Reese haters. And so you just, we are never watching a game again. Stick to just basketball. Don't ruin your career talking about politics.
To have them, you love to say shut up and dribble, and then they do that, and then you're like, well, why aren't you using your platform?
Exactly. You can't win.
You can't do we think that Taylor Swift only came out, I was going to say came out as, like, she's a fucking in the closet fucking Democrat. Like, do we think she came out and publicly supported Kamala because of all the shit with Brittany Mahomes and Trump?
No, I think...
Because they've been hanging out a lot.
No, I think, and this is just, again, from my depth of view, I think Taylor Swift probably came out because her fans, I think, are made up of a lot of different people. Like, I think Taylor Swift is one of those, cross-generational artists, right? Just much like Beyonce. And I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying she's a crossover artist where she has so many impressionable minds and she has such a huge fan base. And I feel like with this particular election, because it is so serious, and she even put in her iOS press release that, listen, she is for gay rights. She is also for, women to be able to control their bodies. I think, honestly, above everything else, women controlling their bodies was probably her biggest thing. And she's like, fuck no, I'm done.
See, I think if she really wanted to, she would have done it earlier. And because Brittany Mahomes is getting all this flack right now for liking Trump shit on Twitter, that Taylor's been with them so much and hanging out so much, and that's her whole thing right now is being with Travis and Patrick and Brittany Mahomes, that she was like, fuck, I gotta come out and publicly endorse Kamala Harris.
I mean, my personal opinion is that I don't think she probably cared that much about that.
Oh, I don't think she cares. I think her PR people were like, this is going to get bad unless you say something. Because people were already talking we're hanging out with her all the time. Yeah. Because Brittany Mahomes got all this fucking flack for liking Trump shit. Mm-hmm. Then Brittany Mahomes, who can't keep her mouth shut, reposted what people were saying and were like, oh, it's illegal for people to have opinions now.
Okay, let me ask you this question because I'm not aware. Who is Brittany Mahomes?
Brittany Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes' wife.
And Patrick Mahomes is, quarterback.
The quarterback.
Gotcha. Of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Correct.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So, because this is the reason I say it. I think Taylor Swift...
See, I don't even know who the fuck that lady is, so that's why I'm like, is that a real conversation?
Exactly. I think that she could have done this at any time. This has been going on forever, and she's always had the same demographic, and she's always had the same beliefs, and she's always had the same issues with him. But now that her little boyfriend is on this football team, and his best friend has this wife who's like, it's illegal to have opinions about Trump now, that they're like, oh, shit.
But I think also, too, it was a perfect timing because you just had this major debate where there was a very clear winner of this debate. One person talked with intelligence, Kamala Harris. The other person was an idiot, Donald Trump. And so I think at that point, if that was the perfect moment for her to come in and say something. And what's so funny, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he was just like, yeah, you just got to get the black man on board to vote for Kamala. And I'm like, if every black man in America voted for Kamala, she still wouldn't have enough votes to win. I keep saying this, I don't know why people don't believe me, and I'm not even in politics like that. The only people who sway elections, who have been proven statistically to sway elections in these United States, is white women.
I feel like I've heard you say that.
I've said it a billion times.
You said it once, you said it a billion times.
People think that Obama got into office as the president because all the blacks came out and voted for him.
Barry had the white women.
We only 13% of the population. You know who put him in that White House? The white women.
The Karens, the Stacys.
And but you know what it is too? I had this conversation with one of my coworkers, and she's white, and I asked her, I said, historically, do white women support each other when they are on their endeavors to move up in leadership and stuff like that? I said, because I feel like when John McCain had, honestly, the best chance of winning the presidency, the minute he announced Sarah Palin was going to be his vice president, that's when he fucking lost. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What? Even Nimrata, okay, who is white passing, right? Didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Hillary was the closest y'all got to a white woman being president, and they were like, "Fuck no, bitch, we not voting for her."
The competition is strong, and
I'm just like,
women.
You talking about black people being crabs in the bucket? I think white women are crabs in the bucket with their own kind.
Yeah.
Please tell me if I'm wrong.
And I think with Kamala, they can be like, oh, we are kind of the same, but not really. There's still a difference between you and me. When I look at you, I can't necessarily see myself. And for that reason, I'm okay with you holding a position of power over me.
Yes, I agree. And I'm just like, white women don't support each other. Y'all don't support each other in the bullshit, but not in the right stuff.
Sometimes what really matters.
No, it's horrible to ever do that.
Oh horrible. My God.
Yeah, so Caitlin Clark got a taste of what Angel Reese goes through.
Welcome to the big leagues, baby.
Listen, if you're going to have a platform, you're going to have some thick skin. And I don't think Caitlin Clark, again, I don't know who's racist and who's not. I know her boyfriend allegedly has liked some racist posts about Angel Reese. But
who hasn't?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hope you haven't.
It's a joke. And that's why you don't need to be liking shit on Twitter. I don't know why everyone, actually, you know what? I think Twitter just hit everybody's likes.
Really?
Can you fact check me on that? I'll fact myself.
I was going to say, you're the computer whiz.
I'll fact check myself. I am pretty sure that X or Twitter or whatever just made it to where your likes are hidden from other people.
No, I want to see what you're liking over there.
I think that's been the issue. It's still all, everyone can like their fucking Twitter porn and no one will see what they're looking at.
You got to save it for later. You got to repost it in your private.
Oh, yeah. NPR said X, now formerly Twitter, hides your likes from other users, whether you like it or not. They implemented that controversial change in June.
But this is the thing, too. Even with Caitlin Clark has a choice and has the right to like whatever she wants to like. And the fact that people are coming for her saying that because she liked the post, she didn't endorse anybody. And even if she does, what happened to you? People love to scream freedom of speech and I can say whatever I want to. And then as soon as your fave say something that you don't like, all of a sudden, oh, I'm burning my jersey. She already got the money. Who the fuck cares?
Politics became, in the last 5-6 years, this like... instead of this interesting thing that added to your personality. Like, I remember when it used to be, like, you found out someone's political affiliations that you didn't know, like a celebrity, you'd be like, oh, how interesting. Like, they know that too. But now it's like, oh, so you want to murder unborn children.
Right.
Like, oh, that's who you are as a person. Oh, so you don't care about women's rights at all. Oh, so you hate immigrants. Oh, so you're a fucking, like, it's not just like, and
you're an American citizen with opinions about certain subject
super
matters.
Divisive. So now just like whoever you are voting for or your belief is like your entire personality and says all of these things about you. It's not like, oh, I really, don't care about this, and this, but in a larger sense, I agree with these things and I'd like to vote for this person.
It's just the fact that the amount of misinformation that's being spread. So because of this week, the debate just happened. At my job, I've had plenty of conversations with nurses.
About eating cats and dogs?
No. Not about that racist shit, but about just certain misinformation that's being spread. Like one of the nurses I was talking to, she was like, yeah, and then Kamala had this Bluetooth thing in her ear. And I was like, let me take you to the Tiffany's website and let me show you what this ear, does that look identical to you? Oh, well, yeah, that's what they were saying on social media. If everybody on social media was jumping off a bridge, would you fucking do it? I would hope not.
And I feel like people genuinely think that social media gives you news.
And it's not.
It's not. Unless you're following a very specific news outlet. And even then, I implore you to see if it's right or left leaning. And if that's where you lie, then that's fine. But maybe find something in the center. I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
You need to watch and read different points of view. So I don't just watch CNN. I also watch Fox News and MSNBC and like the Roland Martin show. I may take a peek at every now and then at the Shade Room, or I may read the New York Times. Like, you need to have a depth of view for all of this shit because somewhere in there is going to lie the truth.
Correct. Do you follow Left, Right, Center?
No,
is that what it's called? I follow this Instagram. I think it's called Left, Right, Center, but it gives you the headlines. It gives you the like leftist headline about the same topic. The left headline, the right headline, and like a more
like neutral view.
Okay. And so it's just
smart.
Interesting to see like, okay, this is what this group of people are saying, this is what this group of people are saying, and here's a more neutral position. That way you have it all.
Exactly.
I don't know. Just read for yourself and think for yourself and maybe look up if the source you're reading is actually reliable.
Yeah.
The fucking shit they teach you in 8th grade.
Well, I think also too, again, when you keep inciting violence is going to keep coming back to you.
That is very true.
You live by the sword, you don't die by the sword. Well, and this week, or actually today, there was another assassination attempt on the life of Trump. And I just think, again, you can't keep inciting violence and think that
that's how
that
he won
shit's
the
not
last
going to come
election.
back to you. What do you mean? Violence? Inciting violence?
I think he said some really aggressive and fiery things because he knew it would bring people out to vote for him, and it worked. And I think he's trying to do it again, and I think it's not as effective. I
mean, I agree with some other people on social media where I don't really think Trump wants to be president, because when he won the first time, he was just like, oh shit, I really won. God damn it. Now I got to really do this shit. He's only running now to evade being put in prison, because if you see the timeline of everything that's going on, he got the Supreme Court to vote to say, oh yes, the president now gets immunity, and you want immunity from these 34 fucking felonies, and you're about to be sentenced in November. So I mean, you're running for president not because you actually want to be. You're just running for president because you don't want to go to jail.
He is every high school class president ever.
I actually had a really good high school class president. Shout out to Max and Victor.
That's two people or one?
That's one person. His first name is Max, and last name is Victor.
Oh, they said Max and Victor.
Oh, Maxon. Max.
Oh, I was
Max
like,
and Victor.
Max and Victor. No. Damn.
His name is Max and Victor. Victor.
Nice. That's a name.
It's a very presidential name, right?
It is.
And that's why
he should have taken it to the top.
He was the class president in our high school.
Yeah.
So anyway, speaking of some other shit on social media, girl, what the fuck were you telling about Shannon Sharp?
Yeah. Hey. Can we go a fucking episode without any of these mics? I feel like there's been multiple celebrities getting in trouble on social media because they're just too old and don't know how to fucking use it. But most recently, Shannon Sharp went on to Instagram Live and proceeded to broadcast to the world an intimate moment between him, allegedly, and a woman, in which he's just there was no just audio. We got some good audio of some they were getting to know each other biblically, one would say.
They was having some adult fellowship,
some adult time. And he fucking broadcasted it to everyone on Instagram. Things no one needed to ever hear Shannon Sharp saying.
Y'all, let me just say this. I don't believe that he accidentally did it.
I feel like,
because apparently,
isn't it hard?
I've never gone live before.
I'm gonna try to do it right now. I'm gonna tell you how hard it is.
Allegedly, there's like 13 different steps that you have to take in order to go live. Here's my issue with Shannon Sharp, right? If I'm trying to actively bust a nut, I need you to shut the fuck up. All this, that's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. Don't run for me. Don't run for me. Listen, I don't mind you talking me through it, but shut the fuck up. Baby, no. Are you going live?
Yeah.
How many things did you have to press?
2.
Checking your connections. So that means it hasn't gone yet.
I'm live. So it's really not that hard.
Let's see if anybody hops on. Are you going live from the face off?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Don't close it out. Hold on. Put it to me real quick. Hey, y'all. We're trying to see if it's super easy to go live to record some shit we ain't got no business recording. Okay, you can put it back up even now.
I just needed to see if Shannon Sharp was a liar or not. So, thank you for all tuning in.
If one person is online.
Thank you for joining. I'm waving at you. 2 people. Great to see you. I just needed to know if it was actually hard to go live on Instagram or if Shannon Sharp is a liar.
That's my Michelle.
Appreciate it.
Or should I say, that's my Fowler.
Now we're logging off. I'm disgusted. Have a good night, everybody. Okay, so it's actually not hard to go live on Instagram. I'll give him that. But like, why the fuck were you recording yourself? Why was your phone so accessible to you?
I have never wanted to hear anybody having sex, let alone fucking
How fucking embarrassing. And then his camp put out the fucking iOS press release that was like, he was hacked.
I was hacked.
And then he had to come out and be like, I was not hacked. That was me. So just shut up. Stop talking.
And here's the thing. Then he got fired from ESPN. Here's the thing, Shannon. Shut the fuck up. You could have ran with the I was hacked story that was AI, that wasn't my voice. But no, you thought it was going to be funny. Well, it was recorded. It was an accident or an intimate moment. Nobody.
That means you should not have access to a platform and a phone like that, and we're taking it away.
Can we just stop confessing the crimes? That wasn't a crime. I'm just saying. It was a crime for me to hear it. But can we just stop confessing the shit? Please. God damn.
There's things I didn't ever need to know.
This girl also on TikTok, she said, I don't know. I didn't hear no headboard banging on the wall. I didn't hear no clapping no cheeks. I didn't hear no flip-flops running.
It was just him with the phone close to him, the camera covered, just fucking talking.
No, but then somebody was like, girl, if you poor, just say you poor, because maybe he got a real expensive bed that's not next to the headboard to the wall. I hate social media sometimes. I really
He's got a
do.
memory foam mattress and a really good bed frame.
God, that did not sound like it was pleasurable. That's all I'm saying.
And just her name's all out there now.
That's my
Poor
Michelle.
Michelle.
That's my Michelle. Listen, everybody with the name Michelle, you ain't gonna never be able to leave it down. Good God Almighty.
So that's what's going on there. Good for him.
Well, speaking of hearing stuff that we ain't got no business hearing, there's a company that's actually helping people to actually hear. What were you talking about? AirPods.
The new AirPod Pros 2 are now FDA approved as hearing devices.
For
The hearing impaired.
who have
Hearing loss and disability.
mild and moderate.
Mild and moderate. I didn't know what we were getting at there.
It's okay.
I feel like I was taking the boards all over again. That was really hard. But I have always said, I bet these could be used as hearing devices, the AirPods, because they have that enhancing feature.
Yeah.
And how nice. Like, just think about being maybe like a younger person who has hearing loss and, you know, maybe doesn't want to commit to wearing like a hearing aid or something because, you know, that's like, it's just like wearing glasses when you're a kid and you don't want to wear glasses because no one else has glasses.
Very
How nice
true.
that you can now like put in an everyone has AirPods.
You know what I don't understand though, how assistive devices, because we are, you know, I'm a PT, Alyssa's an OT. It will never make sense to me why adaptive equipment costs so much money.
So
Hearing aids are so expensive. Like even in the hospital, patients will have hearing aids that are this big. And they're
smaller they
90
are.
years old and they can't fucking find these damn things. Then you try to put a battery in there. It's like you're doing fucking neurosurgery.
Yep.
You need a specialized screwdriver to get in there. Then you need some tweezers to put the damn battery in there. Then you got to order the battery from, you know, Amazon and shit. That's insane.
What's never made. First of all, I heard Costco is a great place to buy hearing aids. All of my
Really?
patients, because every time, you know how you pretend you're interested in shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Just
you
to get
kind of
the
are,
eval
but
on
sometimes you're not. And
True.
so whenever they tell me about their hearing aids, I'm like, "Where'd you get on? What's the deal?" And all of them will be like, "Costco. You got to go to Costco."
And they're expensive.
They're
Hearing
fucking
aids
expensive.
are not cheap.
What never made sense to me is how difficult it is to put the batteries in and out and to find them when
That's
the
what I'm
people who
saying.
need them are old as shit.
They're 90 years old with a hearing aid this big. And I'm just like, and I get it. They need to be, you know, more fashionable so people don't, you know, appear that they're wearing them. But I'm just like, y'all, there has to be some other type of way that y'all can figure out these goddamn things. So these 90-year-olds, we over here trying to help people put down earrings. And I'm like, I can't even do this.
I'm like, and
You got some tweezers, sir?
I know.
Like,
Here's
it's insane.
a stat for you. 1 in 6 Americans with hearing impairments between the ages of 20 and 69 actually use hearing aids due to high cost, lack of accessibility, poor customer satisfaction, and stigma.
Yeah, absolutely.
So people out here, I think my mom needs hearing aids. She's fucking yelling all the time.
That's probably getting older, too.
I think so.
Yeah.
She was also a teacher, so she just yells.
She's used to yelling.
a yeller. But yeah, that's so good because hearing impairments are out here. They're real.
They are real. And there's a lot of people who are hearing impaired and who do not realize it.
Who do not fucking
You
realize
ain't just
it.
hun just because you didn't hear.
Huh?
Like, just because you're not interested in the conversation, you genuinely cannot hear. And
The
you need to
same
go
way
to
you
some
don't
hearing aids.
realize you can't see until someone gives you glasses are the same way these motherfuckers can't hear until you
Exactly.
give them a hearing aid. And they're
Absolutely.
like, oh man.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of some other, durable medical equipment, the NFL has been working tirelessly, I believe, allegedly, whatever, to combat
say.
CTE. And so they started wearing working on technology called a Guardian cap. And these are basically helmets that are built and designed to withstand certain types of hits to the head. Why would you ever need to make this? It's insane. That means a sport clearly needs to be just taken off the bat. But I like football. Anywho, but
Hey.
what I'm saying is we're not saying get rid of the NFL, but we are saying switch over the regular helmets with these Guardian caps. So you will start to see some other players on some teams that are wearing Guardian caps or Guardian helmets, and they look like the regular helmet, but it looks like it's fabric on top and it's a little bit bigger. And there is really no difference from the other helmet. It's just, again, better shock absorption. And so the people who are wearing them are saying that they don't feel anything different, that it feels comfortable. It feels pretty much the same. And you notice a difference when you're getting hit, that it doesn't affect you as much.
I think they said it reduced concussions by like 50%.
Exactly.
You
It should
can't
be
argue.
mandatory.
You can't argue with the numbers.
Everybody should have to wear one because Tua just got hit, concussed for the third goddamn time.
Bad.
And was experiencing fencing posture. Like,
His body said, what the fuck is going on?
Jesus. I hate watching sports now.
What do you think
as a
about
PT.
everyone, all these football players and coaches and stuff being like, oh, he's just got to retire. He's just saying all these things about him in the midst of him getting this concussion.
I think it's accurate.
Can we just wish? Like, why do we have to?
No. Because there's an active issue with CTE that it's confirmed with statistics and medical like research that shows the more you are hitting your goddamn head, the higher chances you are of getting CTE. And so God forbid this man in 10 years commits suicide or kills his entire family.
It's $1 trillion
and it's not
industry.
his and it's not his fault. Exactly. And I get it, you want to play, but if anything, if anybody who has had a concussion protocol should automatically have to wear a Guardian cap.
Yeah,
that should be. There's no. If you want to play in this league, put the goddamn cap on. Nobody. They should retire all the old helmets right now. At this point, I don't know if they have enough money or whatever, enough time to make all these goddamn caps. That should have been an automatic implementation this entire season. Everybody has to wear a Guardian cap, no exceptions.
That's your life,
baby. You need a brain to live. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 minutes, like, no. I
you were getting a brain injury every time you were getting a concussion.
Listen, and the one time you get hit the wrong way, you ain't gonna wake up from that shit.
It takes one time.
And you done had 2, it's time to hang up that goddamn jersey. I know you don't want to, but it's time to hang it up. And if you don't want to hang it up, the goddamn team needs to hang it up for your ass.
Go coach, go commentate.
Does he have kids?
I don't know.
A wife?
I could look it up.
If you don't want to be like 51st dates and forgetting your children, when you wake up in the goddamn morning, I suggest you sit your ass down.
Let's see. He's got siblings. That doesn't mean anything to me.
And then they still lost the damn game.
That's even worser.
Y'all couldn't even win the game for him. God damn.
They must feel like shit.
Who, the Dolphins? The Dolphins always been shit.
That must feel like shit.
The Dolphins ain't been shit since Dan Marino.
Damn. Did he walk off the field?
I can't remember. He probably did just to be like, I'm good, I'm fine.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if he has a family.
It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, that. Listen.
His last deal paid him close to $100 million in guaranteed money at signing. Baby,
what else do you need to do?
You're good.
I mean,
go invest it. Man, take some time off.
Go
let
coach
brain rest.
something. Jesus.
Listen,
them migraines he about to sustain.
I'm like, your risk of Parkinson's or just
it's great, man. Lower motor neuron diseases. Baby. Anyway,
who's the guy who killed Aaron Hernandez? And they said that shit was CTE.
They said that he had one of the worst cases of CTE that they've ever seen. That's sad. That's fucking sad.
That's so crazy.
I mean,
that is so crazy.
And the thing is, it's like you can't sit here and say as a football player that you're unaware because they're doing these protocols and they're making the concussion proprotocols much more difficult.
Will Smith made a whole movie about it.
But even the concussion protocol in the NFL is becoming more and more strenuous and more rigorous. So it's not like you can't say that you're not educated. Well, I didn't know this was going to cause. Yeah, you do. But you keep begging to take your ass back on that field, and you're making yourself more susceptible. And I get it. I understand as a career, this is all I know. I don't know who I am without football, but baby, you ain't gonna know who you are with that goddamn football if you keep getting your head hit like that. Jesus. Why? And this is why I could not work in professional sports. Where are the physical therapists? Where are the team doctors?
Well, I bet it's so hard to be a team doctor because they're like, well, it's up to the doctor to make a call. And you have all these people staring at you like, if you don't let this man go out here, not only are you fucking with our money, you're fucking with this game and you're fucking with all these people who just...
And you're fired.
Put these sports bets out, who funds this whole shit. That's the reason people are watching.
And we're just going to fire you and get another doctor that will.
Exactly. And I'd be like, maybe one more play? Let him go out for a couple more minutes.
I have two former classmates from PT school who actually who are physical therapists for the NFL. I don't like either of them, so I can't get them on the show. Anyway.
Damn it.
So we will never interview them. Because again, I don't like either one of them. Anyway, but I think
You're always blocking our blessings.
Well, only with those that, trust me, they're not blessings at all. They're actually curses. Anywho, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that I think they probably would have to approve people who they probably would not otherwise if they had the control of that, allegedly. Because again, I don't talk to these people and I won't have anything to do with them. Anywho,
yeah, like how many? I'm sure there's times when they're like, "Hey, man, you probably shouldn't play in this game. If I was you and I had this injury, I would not play in this game." And then they say like, "But you can
exactly
if you need to."
Remember Any Given Sunday with Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J? Did you ever see that? No. Okay,
I do. Where is LL Cool J?
He's around, still licking them lips, sexy as ever. No disrespect to his wife.
Is he was with Jennifer Hudson, right? Or no?
LL Cool J?
That was common.
Ma'am, LL Cool J has been married to his wife for double-digit years.
Okay. I just
That girl say he was with Jennifer Hudson. What?
I'm sorry. He's 56.
Jennifer Hudson probably like, I was? And this is why you can't trust social media, people. That's exactly why.
Oh, man. He looks good for 56.
Listen.
James Todd Smith.
When I'm alone in my room, I need love. That's one of his songs.
I don't know any LL Cool J songs.
Speaking of songs, did you watch the VMAs? What were we talking about the VMAs?
Okay. I lived for the VMAs this year. Let me tell you why. Have you heard all the drama about Sabrina Carpenter's new album?
Sabrina Carpenter is...
Espresso. Me Espresso. Thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't
she's
that
white,
sweet? I
she?
guess she's very white.
Okay. Nope.
Super white. She's dating Barry Keoghan, the guy from Saltburn.
Saltburn is...
the movie where he drinks the bathwater. You never heard? We never talked about all that?
Not that I can recall. Somebody drunk somebody's bath?
The movie where the guy's jacking off in the bath and then he leaves and he like drains the tub and his friend goes in there and drinks the bathwater.
Move on. Don't do that.
How we never talked about this? And then he fucks his grave.
What? See, art does not depict life. I'm done.
It's a great movie.
Fucking done, man.
Super interesting. And then he extubates that lady, pulls the ET tube out of her entire mouth.
No. Anyway, there's drama going on with this girl for what
playing
reason?
it back, it sounds like I'm making it up. Okay, have you ever seen this girl? Does she look familiar to you at all?
No, she does not.
Okay, she's the new girl that's singing all the songs and doing all the things.
Okay, good for her.
And so she just came out with a new album. She has been in a relationship which could or could not be a PR relationship with this guy. He's a like new movie star right now. His name's Barry Keoghan. He's Irish. He's very popular.
Okay.
So they've been running around dating. Well, she just came out with a new album, and allegedly the songs are about her relationship with Shawn Mendes. He is a singer. This guy. Okay. But he allegedly was dating Sabrina Carpenter and then went back with his initial girlfriend, Camila Cabello.
Thank you for joining us to your white news.
This is your white news, okay? This girl.
Okay.
Anyway, all you need to know is Sabrina Carpenter's new album, she wrote a song. Okay. The song alludes to her and him having a sexual relationship and then him just dipping the fuck out to go back to his ex-girlfriend. Okay. So, and everyone's like been alluding to, oh, that's crazy. Oh, this is about Sean, whatever. So at the VMAs, they are all there and they're all performing separately. She performs the song that's about them and they're there. In this performance, she has like, she's dancing and then there's two people up there with her. It's like an astronaut and an alien. Sabrina, what's her name? Carpenter.
Yo, this is the whitest segment you will ever hear about this whole entire podcast.
Okay, so she's up. So you see this little alien. There's an alien and an astronaut. Okay, and they're up there making out, being really weird and dancing. That's because those two other people had a VMA performance together last year, the year before, and they did this weird makeout, and everyone still makes fun of it. So she's singing this song about these people that are there, making fun of them, as the people dancing up there are also making fun of them.
Gotcha.
It was a lot of drama. It was great. Great TV. Good to watch. That's what's going on in white news.
Awesome. Well, Megan Thee Stallion hosted it, and she looked beautiful as always.
She did look fucking beautiful. I don't know what she is or isn't eating. But I know she is in the fucking gym.
Here's the thing. I'm not a lesbian, but Megan Thee Stallion is sexy as fuck.
I want to smell her.
I wouldn't go that far.
I want to know what she smells like.
Now, I want to smell Rihanna. I want to know what Rihanna smells like, because everybody keeps saying she smells amazing.
She wears Killian Love.
But you know she's got to layer it with something else to make it
she
like
probably
a
smells like
smell.
rich version of that. I just want to know what Megan Thee Stallion smells like.
She tried to pay homage to Britney Spears and freaked the fuck out with that damn snake on her.
I would too. I don't fuck with snakes like that.
No, I don't need. But she has a whole album talking about Hiss. That's her whole new album.
That's true.
So I'm like, how you gonna be afraid of snakes, girl?
She rocked the shit out of that fuck ass bob.
I felt like she was on stage. Honestly, she looked like she was having the time of her life, and I love that.
And she just looks like a genuinely happy person, and no weird jokes or shit. No. She just looks like she was having a good damn time up there.
She missed some of her cues, like at the very end. She was over there dancing. She was like, "Oh, my bad. Thank y'all for tuning in."
So fun. She reminds me of like, if Tiffany Haddish wasn't annoying and on maybe drugs all the time. Allegedly. Like that kind of same energy that Tiffany Haddish used to have.
Nah. No. I would never compare them to.
Okay, well,
Tiffany Haddish, we don't claim her.
I would never. Love her.
She just, like, I guess, bombarded herself on the runway because Kathy Hilton told her, was like, no, you should go up there and show your outfit off. And da-da-da-da. I'm like, you realize they laughing at you, girl. They ain't laughing with you.
Kathy Hilton told
Tiffany Haddish to go on the runway after a particular show. And I'm just like, girl, sit your ass down. You, like, stay off them damn drugs, allegedly.
Drugs are not your friend.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, man.
Truly.
You don't have to be the center of attention. But I tell you what else happened at the VMAs. Glorilla, she performed. She did absolutely amazing. She had a wardrobe malfunction, though. She had on like this halter top. Mm-hmm. The halter top in the back completely broke. And her amazing dancer saw that it broke, held her together while her and Glorilla both danced on key.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. Like they were on beat and everything. The rest of the actual performance. So that was amazing. Just shows true showmanship. And I love everything about Glorilla. I just love her.
Yeah, she looked great.
Yeah, she did. She did a great job. Who won Video of the Year? Taylor Swift won an award.
I'm sure she did.
I don't know who won Video of the Year, but
she's like, my amazing boyfriend Travis. Shut the fuck up.
Well, she endorsed Kamala, so
she did. That whole relationship pisses me off. She had to have won Video of the Year.
Post Malone. She brought Post Malone up there. Was he in the song with her?
Okay, yes. I do love Post Malone. I love him.
Okay, I didn't say anything bad about him.
He's my unproblematic fave.
Yeah.
Video of the Year: Taylor Swift, Post Malone, Fortnite.
Who was in that category?
Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish. SZA should have fucking won. That Snooze video was so great.
That was a sexy ass video.
Come on, all those men. She knew what she was doing.
Taylor, I'm mad.
SZA always gets the snub. I don't fucking get it.
Rihanna's behind it, allegedly.
Really?
I'm kidding. No, I don't know.
That one makes sense. No, Dojo for Paint the Town Red, which was all her videos. I feel old as shit when I say it, but I'm like, that's demonic.
I just remember a time when Missy Elliott and Hype Williams, like, to me, that was prime time video. If you were up against Missy Elliott for a VMA, your ass was not going to win.
They don't make videos like they used to.
Missy Elliott's brain needs to be studied because the fact that she was able to see a lot of this shit back in the 90s and early 2000s, like before it's like automatic with all this AI and shit. Missy Elliott, for me, will always be top tier music video. I ain't seen a music video yet that was horrible, that was created by Missy Elliott.
Yeah. SZA won Best R&B.
Oh, really? Who was else in the category?
Tyla, Usher.
Victoria Monet didn't win that?
Victoria Monet didn't win, neither did Alicia Keys.
Well, they probably mad at her because she wanted to perform and they were like, no, we don't think it's time for you just yet. And then she won all them goddamn Grammys and they were like, fuck you, bitch.
That's right.
But her videos were amazing.
She does a good video. She does like what music videos used to be. When you want to watch a music video, that's what she does.
What's his name? Her choreographer. Is it Bankhead? Sean Bankhead?
That sounds right.
I think his name. But he's an amazing choreographer. Also, Tyla won something. And then she tried to get somebody to hold her goddamn award. I was like, girl, if you don't sit your stupid ass down. And Halle was like, fuck you, bitch.
Lil Nas X, I think.
He finally just held it. But I was just
like, it's so heavy.
You guys know I can't hold awards. Well, then you clearly don't need to get one, bitch. Go sit your stupid ass down.
Lenny Kravitz won for Best Rock. Lenny Kravitz is still out here doing shit.
Lenny Kravitz is a beautiful man.
I've heard really good things about that Blink Twice movie that Zoe Kravitz wrote and directed.
Blink Twice? Is that like a horror movie?
Kind of. I think it's like a thriller with Channing Tatum. Psychological thriller. It's like Epstein Island-y.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I thought you liked scary stuff.
Hell no. The devil's a lie. No, I don't.
Okay, anyway.
No, my best friend does.
Really?
She loves horror. She loves like the Saw and Texas Chainsaw. Baby, my soul can't take that kind of stuff.
I can do spooky, not scary, and I can do like psychological, make you think.
Yeah, I can do a thriller like that. But
I think that's what this is.
Oh, I can't do no stuff jumping out the corner and shit. It's not like jumpy,
scary. No. It's like, whoa, that's kind of creepy. Whoa, what's going on? That kind of stuff. But supposedly it's really good.
Yeah, I can't do that kind of stuff. I tell you what else is good. Healthy childbirth, right?
That's great.
That's amazing.
We love to hear about it.
Speaking of celebrities and childbirth, Cardi B just gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. I'm assuming she's beautiful because I haven't seen a picture of her, but I know she's beautiful.
I'm assuming.
No, I'm just saying.
Healthy babies are beautiful.
All babies are beautiful to their mothers.
That's true.
But I don't think she's posted an actual picture of the baby's face. But she gave birth to a healthy baby girl the other day, and good for her. I love that. I love Cardi B as a mom. I think she's so cute as a mom.
Culture. What is the baby's name?
I don't know.
Culture's the daughter.
Yeah, Culture's the oldest daughter, and then there's Wave. That's the son. And I don't think she's announced the actual baby's name just yet.
I can't wait. I love a baby name.
You know it's gonna be something unique though.
Yes, it's got to. Maybe it'll be unique.
Maybe she'll just name the baby Belcalis after herself.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good for her. Is she divorced for real? Or they just announced
No, he was in the pictures.
He was in the. I did see him.
He was in the birth pictures. So I was like, leave him. Anyway, there's those rich people problems. I ain't got time for that. Anywho, also too, there was a death that the Black community suffered over the past week. Another R&B legend has left and gone on to glory. We pray he went on to glory.
Amen.
In the person of Frankie Beverly. He was in the an amazing soul R&B artist. Frankie Beverly featuring Maze. He was still touring, doing amazing. If y'all don't know, people who live under a rock, he's one of the most famous songs he's known for is "Before I Let Go." Beyonce redid the song a few years ago for, what was it, the Homecoming? I think it was. But Frankie Beverly, an amazing singer. I mean, he has so many bops. Joy and pain. Don't get me started. I like as a band nerd, we played a lot of their music and stuff.
Big band guy.
Who, him?
Well,
it's a band.
Bands love his music
because Frankie Beverly featured Maze among other people who came out during that time, Isley Brothers and Kool and the Gang and all that. They Earth, Wind and Fire. They actually play instruments. Like they travel with a whole band of actual musicians versus just making beats on a on a computer and whatnot. So you were actually able to divide parts for instruments, which is why a lot of the music now, it doesn't have a lot of music in it. It's just beats. Yeah. So that's why I appreciate 60s, 70s, 80s music, 90s music, because it actually was real music. But yeah, so we lost another legend.
He looks good. Or is that his grandson?
Who?
Frankie Beverly.
No, that's him in the white right there.
He looks great.
Yeah, but he was old. Yeah. Older.
He was like 80 something. He was born in 46. 70 something?
No, he's 70 something.
That's how math works. Yeah. He was born in December 46. 77 years old.
Yes.
Good long life.
So, prayers up for him and his family. What have you been watching? Anything you've been watching lately?
I saw Beetlejuice today at the movie theater. It was great. I had low expectations because it's a sequel, and I don't know. It was freaking great. They brought back all the original people. The storyline was cute.
Even the original Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Winona was in it. He was in it. The mom from Schitt's Creek was back in it.
Cool beans.
They had all the old people, which was really cool. And it kept the same through line. Like, have you seen the original Beetlejuice?
I'm an 80s baby.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
like all the weird like animation and like the way that the characters looked, like the scary monster faces and stuff, it felt updated, but not. It felt still of that. Like not a big change. Yeah, it truly felt like a good sequel. The storyline was cute. Jenna Ortega's in it from Wednesday. Like of course she's fucking great in it. So it was really good. Go see Beetlejuice.
That's super cool. I wish they would kind of not. I hate remakes, but I kind of wish they would make it updated like Edward Scissorhands.
I'm shocked because how many times is she like, we don't need more of the same shit?
No, we don't. I would just like to see where he is now in 2024.
Oh, like a continuation.
Yeah.
That's what this was, and that's why I think I liked it. Because the premise is, no spoilers, but the premise is, what is her name? Lydia, the girl from the first one, is just grown up now. So she's a mom and has a daughter, and it's just about like, the dad passes away, so they're like going to the house to clean up all the stuff. So it's not like trying to redo it. It's just carrying
like a
on. Which I like more than a remake.
Yeah.
I agree though. Edward Scissorhands would be a fun one.
I think that would be a fun one.
I loved her in that.
Absolutely.
Are those 80s or 90s?
Edward Scissorhands was 90s.
90s.
Yeah. Beetlejuice was 90s as well.
I like all those movies. Yeah. They're good. That's all I've been watching really. What about you? I have heard a lot about Mormon Housewives, but I haven't watched it yet.
I will not be supporting anything Mormon related. Allegedly they do not like black people, and they are very racist because they believe that black people are the children of the devil.
Yeah, good for you.
So I don't support Mormons over here, allegedly.
No. I would never support. I'll watch secondhand on TikTok.
Nah, I don't want to waste my energy.
I just heard everyone's saying it's insane, so I'm interested, but I also have not watched it.
Nah. I'm just waiting on not even Atlanta to come back. Potomac. I like Potomac.
Those are the rich girls, right?
They're not rich, but they pretend to be rich. Yeah.
Is that DMV?
Yes. like Giselle Bryant and
yes.
Robin Dixon is no longer on there, so I don't want to watch it.
Okay.
Because I love the Green Eyed Bandits. You know, that's what they call them.
How many seasons? 9 seasons of that show.
It's actually really good.
I was never a Housewives girl for some reason, and then every time I swear to God, you know what I watched is the first season of the OC, like the first maybe 1 or 2 seasons of the OC.
OC is legendary.
And then I just like can't catch up because there's so much shit now.
The main 3 that I watched before Potomac came on was obviously OC, and I would watch New Jersey and Atlanta, of course.
Yeah.
But Potomac is actually really good. It's just not the same. Like, they're just doing shit. They're turning into like Love and Hip Hop, and I don't want to see that.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're beautiful.
Oh, they're beautiful women on there. All beautiful. They're just drama filled. I'm just like, don't y'all have something to do? God damn.
There is a lot of filler going on here.
Well, I mean, that's Photoshop though.
Yeah,
that's all Photoshop.
I don't like the way this is giving like Lil Kim before she got Lil Kimmy to Lil Kimmy. You know,
Lil Kim is a legend. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I've been watching because I know you all want to know. I've been catching up on The Equalizer. I am ready for Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy comes back on for
27.
Season 21. Comes back on.
What the fuck do
September
they even
26th.
have to talk about now?
A whole lot of stuff. Catherine Fox is trying to sue Meredith Grey for her research on Alzheimer's. Bailey slaps the shit out of Catherine Fox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Catherine needs to be. Actually, I do love her, but she does need to get slapped.
Let me tell you something. I love me some Debbie Allen, but god damn it, that Catherine Fox,
on that
I
show,
hate her.
Yeah.
She's such a fucking horrible piece of shit on that goddamn show.
And you know why? That's why Jackson was the way he was.
Thank you. That's why he ran away from his crazy ass mama. And I'm just like, Debbie, and I still love Debbie Allen, but god damn, you're gonna have to do something with that character. Let her die off or something. God damn. Oh, I fucking hate Catherine Fox. Anyway, which means she's an amazing actress because she's not making me hate her in real life because I can separate the two.
That's how I feel about that show, Tell Me Lies. You probably haven't seen it at all, but the guy on it is such a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, oh, he's a horrible actor. I can't stand him. But every time I see him, I'm like, I can't fucking stand. And I was like, I think that means you're a great actor.
Absolutely.
Because I can't stand
if you can convince the people that you are the person on the screen in real life too to be like, hey, I'm just playing a character. Like, exactly. Separate the two, please. Yes, I just been watching that reruns of Grey's Anatomy, and yeah, that's about it. Really haven't watched a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, anything else we need to talk about before we get out of here?
No.
All right, y'all, because it is rehab week, y'all please love a PT, love an OT, love a PTA, and a CODA, a rehab tech as well too, restorative aides, SLPs, SLP assistants, y'all, just everybody who works in the world of rehab, physical rehab, not like
rehab,
drug and alcohol rehab, not them. PT, OT, speech, and everybody that falls up underneath that umbrella. Love us.
Physical rehab.
Yes, physical rehab, physical medicine and rehab. Y'all love on us. Pay off our student loans. Give us gift cards. We're accepting it all week long. And then next month, y'all have it again because it'll be PT month. Hallelujah. All right.
Oh, October. And
it is. I actually remembered it this year. I forgot about it last year.
It's you, breast cancer, and something else.
Well, we only acknowledge PT month. I'm kidding. Breast cancer too.
Just whatever wants to be in October will acknowledge you.
Absolutely.
Scorpios are in October.
We don't care about
Libras.
them. We don't care about them.
You're right.
Nope. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for joining us for another episode of The Face Off with Fleming and Fowler. Y'all have an amazing week on purpose, and remember to spread love.
Spread light.
And don't forget to laugh your face off.
I almost fucking hit that record button.
Girl.
I almost fucking did it.
I'm going to have to put a divider
and I stopped myself.
Push the right button. Damn Minister Society. I was like, Alyssa?
I don't know what the fuck that was. It was an intrusive thought.
How late it is, girl. You better not fucking hit that wrong button because I'm not re-recording shit.
Imagine.
They would have got that raggedy ass video and raggedy ass audio. Darren. They were like, so where's the video and audio? Bitch, Alyssa lost.
They only have video for you. That was scary. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of The Face Off with Fleming and Fowler. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at The Face Off Pod. Be sure to tune in to The Face Off every Tuesday where new episodes are released.
You know that?